Let's talk for people who are maybe new to astrology, right? Because
Mhm.
everyone hears about it, but I really want people to get a feeling of
Yeah.
what it is, right? Like,
Right, right.
and to feel it, not just to like think about it. So I would say the pinnacle piece of astrology is our birth chart, is it not?
Right, right.
So you really need to know your birth time, place, and with that information, you are able to map out basically this whole structure. Would you talk a little bit about that, the importance of the birth chart, and then maybe we can go through a little bit
Mm,
about the moon and the sun and the
yeah,
rising sign, just to give people a feel, right? Who don't like, I talk to a lot of
absolutely.
people and they might know their sun, but they don't know their rising sign or they don't know their moon. They're like, is that really even important? I was like, yeah, it's super important.
That's right. It's an amazing opportunity to what we have now. It's like flying. We are giving it for granted, no? And I think it's one of the most wonderful things in life to see from beyond. And our life, in a way, has a map, a mandala. It is like this. I have something to show you. Beautiful thing. Look at this.
Beautiful. Yeah.
This is a mandala. It is the design. Later, maybe we will see more. And when we are born and we need the date, yes, and we need the place, and we need also nowadays everybody is changing spaces, and if they have lived for years in a place and then change, I always like to know where they have been living, and especially place of birth, if they have been there for a while, because that construction of the infancy and part of their life is there, and you're not going to see it in the same way in the chart that we are going to create from that information. The ephemerides, it's very simple, it's very mathematical. That's why the importance of this knowledge is coming from ages ago, no, where mathematics were united to astronomy, astrology, medicine, everything together. Now we have this simplicity of entering our data, and with this place of birth, first of all, I say this because a lot of people are now coming to live in other places, but always, at least the place you are living now, it's the most important one I am looking at. Not all astrologers are doing this, but for me, it works much better to do this chart, natal chart. So you have your natal chart, let's say like you in California, Los Angeles, or wherever it is, and it is probably very near where from the place you are now. But if it is far, if you were living in New York in your childhood and now you're in Los Angeles, we need both charts, and we are going to understand the movements. It is interesting. Your uh, transits and everything that is happening to your chart is affecting affected by the place you are living in now. With that, we construct, yes, the sun. Everybody knows their sun sign, and with the time we can, and the exact time, we know the moon sign, the ascendant, and the ascendant is the constellation that was over when you were born. In the mostly that moment, we need to know it as precisely as possible, because with 15 or 20 minutes it can change, but we can also recover some information. And your case was very special when maybe most of your life you thought you were Scorpio, and I don't know if you knew your ascendant. I don't think so, right?
I didn't.
Yes.
Yeah, I found just a few years ago. I mean, my whole life, I have this, somebody did a reading for
Right,
me like 15 years
right.
ago. I have a whole book that's wrong, you know. And it's
Well, not
because, and
so wrong.
well, not so wrong, but just to let people know, I was born on
Right.
the what's called the cusp, right? I'm born on the 21st of November. And so, and I didn't know my birth time, and then when I found my birth time, we found that I was 15 minutes into Sagittarius. So,
Yeah.
so interesting, right? Just that.
So interesting. So it is not only for the ascendant, it can also change so many different things, especially if you are this change of sign. So with that, we can build the mandala, and the mandala is an exciting, beautiful thing. And with this, we have the start of the puzzle, and we start to be like cryptographers. I don't know how to to
Yeah.
to understand this, no? So, for example, and then we draw a line. We see here the different signs, Aries, Taurus, everything. And with the ascendant, we have a line. This line defines also another line. I am not going to enter into specifics, but with those angles, the fourth angles, ascendant, midheaven, descendant, and Fondo del Cielo, Imon Coeli, this part, we have everything we need to construct the next 12 houses in total, and the place for the signs. And then we have this drawing, and we understand afterwards that every area of this, like cake with 12 sides, no slices, every part of that is an area of life, which is corresponding to a planet energy of a planet. The ascendant, it always corresponds to the energy of Mars. That's the first house. I am having this for this matter. Maybe it is easier to understand it this way. You see it, what? Areas, right? And the second house, third house, fourth house, fifth house, sixth house, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 signs and 12 energies. We are not counting 12 planets because there are 2 planets who are the, the kings or the regents of two different signs. In the case of Venus is in English, I don't know this word now, but the regent, we say regente of Taurus and Libra. So Venus is for both signs, and Mercury is also for 2 signs, for Gemini and Virgo. And so we construct the first house is Mars, second house Venus, third house Mercury, fourth house Moon, the Moon, very important. Fifth house is the Sun, the house of the Sun. This is the archetypical mandala. So we construct the 12 signs. We can enter into that if you want. And then we are very focused on the Sun and the Moon and the Ascendant. The Ascendant is giving us, because the archetypical is giving us this drawing in exact position. It can be moved. This is the ascendant direction. Maybe if you change your location, you continue to be Virgo, but if you change and go to another place, your chart is moving with you, you know?
Mm.
It depends. If you go to the west or you go to the east, the houses are going to change a little bit, but the essence of your chart is going to remain the same. You continue having the planets in those signs, but houses might vary. So to tell you a little bit how it works, but then the importance of that is, what does it mean? What does it mean to have Sun in the first house or Sun in the 12th house? It's so different. And then you start understanding, where are you moving in that mandala? What, like walking the mandala, you are entering different. It's like a trip, not like a journey of discovery. First, the place of Mars, the first house is the battlefield somehow. It's the place where we are born. The ascendant is pushing you away from the bond of your mother to the world, and you start experiencing life. And many things can happen if you have their Mars also, the planet Mars, in the first house, probably you're going to have many feeling of aggression in the first childhood, even accidents. It depends on many other things, but you have like warnings, or in the case of Mars, is a warning. If you have Venus, probably everything was wonderful and cozy. So it's so beautiful. It's like an incredible puzzle.